Well, my dear students, welcome to my class for 10th students. Chemistry, chemical reactions, and chemical equations. Chemical equations. Okay. In the last class, we are discussing about the types of chemical reactions. Types of chemical reactions. Okay. In that first one, we will discussed in our previous class. That is combination reaction. Combination reactions. Right now, in this video, I am going to discussing about the decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction. Decomposition reactions. So, can you tell what is meant by combination reactions? In combination reactions, two or more different reactants, combine together. Combination means combine together to give a single product. So in decomposition reaction, the quite opposite to combination reactions, right now. So in this decomposition reaction, we have one single product. If you heat or some other reaction conditions, they will broke down into simpler ones. Or means decomposition reaction is a chemical reaction in which the single reactants is broke down into small new substances. That is what decomposition reactions. So let's conduct an experiment on decomposition reaction. Decomposition reactions. So we have one activity. So take a FeSO4, ferrous sulfate, that is in a green colored crystals. Take in a test tube, heat that test tube. This ferrous sulfate is decomposed into ferric oxide, Fe2O3 plus O2. This is what ferric oxide. And SO2, sulfur dioxide, and SO3, sulfur trioxide. This Fe2O3, ferric oxide, is in a solid state right now, and SO2, sulfur dioxide, and sulfur trioxide are in gaseous states. See, in this FeSO4 is a single product right now. From this single product, we can obtain the two or more new substances. See, dear students, is it balanced or not? So, how many Fe's are present in the reactant side? We have only one Fe, but in product side we have two Fe's. That's why I am going to balanced purpose. I am going to take a 2 as a coefficient. So here 2 Fe, here 2 Fe. Fe atoms are balanced. Next 2s. Here 2s in the reactant side, here 1s, and here also 1s. From the reactant side 2s means sulfurs, and in the reactant side also 2 sulfurs. Next is oxygen. 2 4 ja 8 oxygen atoms present in the reactant side. Right now, in how many? So here product side 3, here plus here 3 plus 3 6, and here 2. Totally 8 oxygens in the product side and 8 oxygens in the reactant side. Right now, this is the example of decomposition reactions. This ferrous sulfate reactant. This is a ferrous sulfate reactant. It will changes by the presence of heat. This delta represents heat or temperature. This will give some ferric oxide and sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. This is what decomposition reactions. Okay. So one more example, that is take a calcium carbonate. Right now. This calcium carbonate is in a solid state. Right now. If you heat the calcium carbonate, we get the calcium oxide. That means quicklime. It is in solid states, and carbon dioxide, that is in gaseous states. Check once it is balanced or not. So here Ca calcium atom, here also one Ca atom. In reactants one and products also one. Next carbon. In reactant side we have one carbon atoms. In products here also we have one carbon atoms. Next oxygen atoms. Three oxygen atoms present in reactant side. Here 2 plus 1 3 product side. So it is a balanced reactions. So if you heat the calcium carbonate, we get the calcium oxide and carbon dioxide, right? So this is also exists or carried out by heat, right? This is also an example for decomposition reactions, right? So some more examples we can discuss in this under decomposition reaction, that is lead nitrate, PbNO3 taken 2 times. This PbNO3 is a undergo heat. In the presence of heat, it will changes into lead oxide, PbO plus NO2 plus O2. These are the products, nitrogen dioxide and oxygens. So this is unbalanced reaction. Because of balancing, I am going to put coefficients 2 PbNO3 taken 2 times and 2 PbO and 4 NO2. So let's check is it balanced or not. Here 2 Pb means lead. Here 2 Pb. So next nitrogen atoms. How many nitrogen atoms? Here 2 plus 2, 4 nitrogen atoms. Here 4 nitrogen atoms. Next oxygen. Here 2. Here 4 2s are 8 and here 2 8 plus 2 10 plus 2 12. 3 2s are 6 6 2s are 12. Here also 12 oxygen, here also 12 oxygen. This is a balanced chemical reaction, sir. This PbO and NO2, this NO2 is in reddish brown fumes. Okay na? This is also comes under decomposition reactions. Okay. So one more example for decomposition reaction is electrolysis of water. So I am taking a plastic mug. Right now this is a plastic mug. For this plastic mug I am going to create a 2 holes. For this 2 holes I am going to fix a rubber cracks. So for this rubber cracks I am going to fit the 2 electrodes, 2 carbon electrodes. For this carbon electrodes I am going to invert a test tube covered this carbon electrodes. Right now these are the electrodes. So fill with the water and add some amount of dilute H2SO4, sulfuric acid. So when we add the sulfuric acid, it will be a mixture of water and H2SO4 mixture in this container. So these 2 electrodes are connected by a battery, that is 6 volts battery. So 6 volts battery. If you switch on this system, these electrodes are starts to chemical reaction. It will produces the oxygen and hydrogen gases. Liberates the oxygen and hydrogen gases. Why? Because so more amount of hydrogen is liberated. More amount of hydrogen gas is collected in the test tube. This is test tube 1 and this is test tube 2. So in test tube 1 we have to observe the comparatively 2. So this is a hydrogen gas, H2 gas, and this is oxygen gas. So why in this particular hydrolysis of water? By using electricity, I am going to conduct a decomposition reaction. That is what in this experiment hydrogens are more collected in the test tubes when compared to oxygens. Why? Because of the water molecular formula is H2O, right now. So 2 parts of hydrogens are present in the water. That's why more amount of hydrogen is present in collected in these test tubes. This is what hydrolysis of water. These are examples for decomposition reactions. Can you tell now what is meant by decomposition reactions? So single reactants Single reactants undergoes changes into smaller new products. Small new products that we call as a decomposition reaction. If in case this decomposition reactions carried out by a heat energy, if decomposition reactions carried out by heat is called thermal decomposition. Right now, this is what thermal decomposition. The decomposition reaction is carried out by heat. This we call as thermal decompositions. Right now, all these reactions absorbs the energy. All these reactions absorbs the energy in the form of electricity, or light, or heat. This type of reaction we call as endothermic reactions. What is meant by endothermic reactions? So endothermic reactions are the chemical reactions in which heat is absorbed. Reactions which absorbs the heat. This is what endothermic reactions. Can you say what is meant by exothermic reactions? So exothermic reactions are the reactions in which heat is liberated. Such type of reaction we call as exothermics. Heat is absorbed. This type of reaction we call as endothermic reactions. For this endothermic reaction, one more example, that is barium hydroxide, BaOH2. This reacts with ammonium chloride. If you touch the solution mixture of this barium oxide and ammonium chloride, the beaker will be cold, or we feel very cold in feel. Right now, that is what endothermic reactions. Endothermic reactions absorbs the heat and the nature of this reaction feel like a cold. If in case we conduct the exothermic reaction, it liberates the heat for preparation of calcium hydroxide, or preparation of NaOH, that means sodium hydroxide. It means if you touch the beakers of NaOH, it feels like a hot. Right now, that's why they are exothermic. These are endothermic reactions. Can you say what is meant by decomposition reactions now? So decomposition reactions, divided, right now, divided reactions. We have one single products. This single products is divided into many products. That's what decomposition reactions. Okay now? Okay. And some more reactions covers by the light, or carried out by light. So they are AgCl, silver chloride. This silver chloride reacts with in the presence of sunlight, which gives silver metal and chlorine gas. Is it balanced or not? So here one Ag, here one Ag, here one Cl, here 2 Cl. Because of balancing the Cl, I am taking a coefficient 2 here, 2 AgCl, here single Ag. So here 2 Ag. That's why I am taking 2 Ag here. So this is the silver metal. Especially this AgCl is in a white colored compound. This AgCl is grey color. Right. And one more example in the same way, AgBr. 2AgBr reacts in the presence of sunlight. Which gives 2Ag and Br2. These are gases. Right. These are the some examples for decomposition. This class based on decomposition reactions. In the last class we have discussed about combination reaction. This decomposition reaction is quite opposite to combination reaction. So combination means combining. Decomposition means dividing the reactants. Right now. Okay. Thank you.